Good afternoon, my friends. Thank you for coming to join me for another shave. Today's shave will be brought to us by Sacrificio Vecinos Opuntia. We have the matching aftershave down here. We're featuring the Limey Batman. He doesn't see as much action as the regular Batman, so we're using a feather SS and using our own Takichi's Hive brush. It ably brought it up to a pretty good lather. This is a cold water lather with hot water in the sink. It rinses the blade off a little better, and I can clean up in between passes. It'll be a fairly quick shave. The SS is very quick. Doesn't have too much trouble knocking off the excess. This will be, I think I skipped a shave, so this will be 4 days growth that we're knocking off. It feels like a fairly new blade because it's not dragging any. When I picked it up out of the drawer, it had a blade in it already. That's not something I usually do. I like to take the blades out, put it in, and just have a couple of blades in circulation. But in this case, it's one that's been in there now. Because the wires are close together, it's a guarded blade. Oh, nice. Chick hit the deck there, or went into the drink. Let me have a look. But has this one gone into the water too? Well, it's either a Kai or it's a... I've got a Kai right here. Let's have a look. It's a Kai. So this is a Kai Pro Touch blade. And they're adequate. They're pretty good. Very smooth. As far as durability, I don't think I've ever done a back-to-back durability check on these. But it's sharp or keen enough to go down in this part of my neck, down the bottom part here. The grain goes backwards, so there's a little section here against the grain, and it doesn't seem to mind. It doesn't tug any. So, like I said, this one doesn't have evidence of having been used a lot. This is Friday night, so this is a date night with Mommy. Through the pandemic, we tried to have at least one night where we had something normal, and Friday night is as good as any for going and having a date. Exposing ourselves to the great inoculated. not a whole lot else going on. We had a wonderful, kind of spectacular windstorm last night. Not much rain involved, but it was whistling, and we have a great, huge maple tree across the street. The lady across the street has to pick up all the limbs that comes off of it. And it was writhing around like it was going after bees or something. It's largely untrimmed, so it's a natural, beautiful tree. You know, like it doesn't have evidence of having been pruned way back at any time in its life. And those are kind of trees I like. They're also the trees that are kind of susceptible to losing limbs and stuff in a storm, because it hasn't had the dead limbs taken out of it. Now, she's very good about it. That's all she has to do, you know. She'll have a rainstorm or something, and she'll be out there the next day picking up branches. And I'll say to her, you know, it's going to rain again tomorrow, and you're going to have all those branches again, leaves. Yeah, I know, but it keeps me off the streets and out of trouble. I take care of her driveway when it snows, so that just a little bit. For you guys looking who don't do straight razors and just do double edges or single edges, I can't go too wrong with a feather SS or their other razors. They very smooth. It's kind of like a super shavette. And if you use guarded blades, you have a certain amount of protection against missteps. I'm not going to say it's going to make you cut proof, but it does help you a little bit. Okay, 2.5 passes. I'd say we're in pretty good shape. Get ourselves checked out. Oh, nothing at all. That's with the alum. We'll finish up here. This will be a fairly short shave. There's lemon. That'll take care of the micro abrasions, and then we'll finish up with the Opuntia. This takes a little bit more than the pow of the 2-in-1. This one needs to be agitated a little bit more. This is I think what Opuntia is a prickly pear, isn't it? I think it's a kind of a nice, smell good. I'll wipe it on myself here, so when we go out I smell pretty. That's about it for today's shave. I'm Major Rich, and you'll find me at theshavingcadre.com, and go into the member media, and that's where I'll be. If you're finding me on YouTube, like and subscribe. I look forward to more subscribers. It just, I don't know, I'll never get monetized, but it's just kind of fun to see how my viewership grows. And we will see you on our next shave. Bye-bye.